Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si...
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Revised K-12 Curriculum English Grade 5 Quarter 2 Lesson 8. Our topic for today is about identify visual elements. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competencies and objectives. 1. Identify visual elements using directionality, linear, overlapping shapes. 2. Derive meaning based on the visual elements. 3. Evaluate cultural appropriateness of visual elements. 4. Create a visual text drawn from visual elements learned. Lesson objectives. First, identify and analyze visual elements using directionality on how they guide the viewer's eye. Second, explain the importance of cultural sensitivity and the role of cultural context in visual elements using directionality. Third, perform hands-on activities using directionality visual elements. 5. Use appropriate nonverbal cues for clarity or context, purpose, and meaning. Lesson objectives. 4th, explain the role of facial expressions in communication. 5th, recognize and interpret nonverbal cues in given context. Six, identify multimedia elements, audio, dialogue, recorded narration, music, sound effects. 7. Derive meaning for multimedia elements learned, identifying the author's purpose. Lesson objectives. Analyze audio elements in multimedia to determine the author's purpose. Day 1. Let's have a short review. Silently analyze each image focusing on visual elements, nonverbal cues, and any cultural references you notice. Here are the pictures to observe. What visual elements stand out to you in these images? Do you find the arrangement or combination of color, images, or text appealing? Possible answer: in the first image, the large letter G, the statue, and the colorful heels stand out the most. The dark and light colors make it look serious and historical. In the second image, the girl's angry face and the red background catch my attention. The simple design and strong red color clearly show her emotion. In the third image, the wooden boxes on the cliff and the two people looking up are very noticeable. The natural colors like green and brown make the picture look calm and real. In the fourth image, the bright yellow emoji face stands out clearly against the white background. Its bright and clean look makes it easy to understand the emoji's feeling. Do you notice any nonverbal cues or expressions in the pictures? What do you think they convey? Possible answer. In the first image, the statue's posture looks proud and respectful, showing remembrance. In the second image, the girl's frown and crossed arms show that she is angry or irritated. In the third image, the two people looking at the cliff show curiosity and respect. In the fourth image, the emoji is rolling its eyes, which shows that it feels annoyed or bored. Are there any cultural references? Do you think they are appropriately used? Possible answer. The first image shows Gettysburg, a famous historical place in the United States, and it is used respectfully to honor history. The second image does not show a specific culture but shows a common human emotion. The third image shows the hanging coffins, a cultural tradition from the Philippines and other Asian countries, and it is used properly and respectfully. The fourth image shows an emoji from modern internet culture, and it is used in a fun and appropriate way. What do you think the pictures show? Possible answer, walking uphill. It might show excitement or working hard to achieve something that is to get on the top. Walking downhill. It might mean they are already tired or careful not to sleep or having a hard time going down. Unlocking content vocabulary. Guess the word using the four pictures as clues. First picture. Answer, facial expression. Facial expression. Second picture. Answer, direction. Direction. Subtopic number 1, nonverbal cues, facial expression. Faces can tell us a lot about how someone is feeling or what they're trying to say without using words. Activity, facial expression charades. First, divide the class into small groups. Second, each group takes turns selecting a facial expression cards. Happy, sad, surprised, angry, etc. Third, without speaking, one student from the group acts out the facial expression while the others guess what it is. Fourth, rotate until each group has had a chance to act out and guess. Questions. First, what did you notice about how we communicated using only our faces? Possible answer, I noticed that we can still understand each other even without using words. Our faces can show many feelings like happiness, sadness, or anger just through our expressions. Second, why do you think facial expressions are important in communication? Answer, facial expressions are important because they help people know what we feel and mean. They make our communication clearer and help others understand us better. Third, can you think of times when you've used facial expressions to express how you felt or to understand how someone else felt? Possible answer, yes, I have used facial expressions when I smiled to show that I was happy, or even I frowned to show that I was upset. I also understand how my friends feel when they look sad, excited, or angry just by looking at their faces. Look at this picture. Practice making different facial expressions in front of a mirror or with a partner while discussing what each expression might convey. Today, we learned that facial expressions are like a secret language that helps us understand how others are feeling and what they're trying to say. By paying attention to facial expressions, we can become better communicators and understand each other more deeply. Subtopic number 2, visual elements using directionality. Day 2 to 3. Directionality can be explained as the way in which lines, shapes, and other visual elements guide the viewer's eye across an image or artwork. Just like following a path or road, directionality in visual elements helps viewers navigate through the composition. Understanding directionality helps us appreciate how artists use design elements to create emphasis, movement, and visual interest in their work. For example, straight lines might lead the eye quickly from one point to another, while curved lines can create a sense of movement or flow. More examples. Number 1, road signs. Simple directional arrows commonly seen on road signs indicating left, right, straight, etc. Number 2, path or trails. Images of path or trails in nature, such as hiking trails or walking path, showing the direction of movement. Number 3, railroad tracks. Straight railroad tracks converging towards the horizon, illustrating directional movement. Number 4, windsock. A windsock blowing in the wind, indicating the direction of the wind's movement. In simple terms, directionality helps us understand what's happening in a picture by looking at which way things are moving or placed. It's like a secret language that pictures use to tell us stories and how to feel about them. Activity number 1, directional pathway quest. First, divide the class into small groups and provide each group with a set of printed images or posters. Second, each group will analyze each visual carefully. Pay attention to any directional elements you observe. Third, use markers or highlighters to trace the path or directionality they identify. Directional pathway quest. First, winding road. Second, starry night. Third, skyline with skyscraper. Fourth, crossroads. Cultural sensitivity refers to the awareness, understanding, and respect for the beliefs, values, customs, and traditions of individuals and communities from diverse cultural backgrounds. It involves recognizing and appreciating the differences that exist between cultures, as well as being mindful of how these differences impact interactions, communication, and relationships. Cultural context influences directionality by shaping how people interpret and assign meaning to the movement or orientation of visual elements. Different cultures may perceive directionality differently based on their traditions, beliefs, and historical contexts. Understanding cultural context helps us appreciate and respect diverse perspectives on directionality in visual elements. Look at the two pictures, Islamic mandala and Pampanga's lantern. Questions. Number 1. What directional elements do you see in the images? Possible answer. In both images, I see lines and shapes that move in a circular direction from the center outward. The Islamic mandala has curved and repeating patterns that spin around the middle, while Pampanga's lantern has pointed star shapes that spread evenly in all directions. Number 2, how do you think the cultural context of each image influences its directionality? Possible answer, the Islamic mandala shows balance and unity, which are important in Islamic art, so its patterns move evenly around the center. Pampanga's lantern shows light and joy, which are part of Filipino Christmas traditions, so its star design spreads light in all directions to symbolize hope and celebration. 3. Can you identify any cultural symbols or motif that contribute to the directional meaning of the images? Possible answer, in the Islamic mandala, the repeating geometric shapes and golden colors are symbols of harmony and faith. In Pampanga's lantern, the star shape is a cultural symbol of the Star of Bethlehem, which represents guidance and the spirit of Christmas in the Philippines. Subtopic number 3, audio elements in multimedia. Audio analysis activity. First, listen carefully to each clip to be played by your teacher using her laptop and speaker. Second, write down your observations about the audio elements, such as music, sound effects, voice tone, and background noises. Third, after each clip, determine the author's purpose based on the audio elements you heard. First video clip, Meet the Pack Up. Sounds heard. The clip has cheerful background music with light and happy tones. There are sounds of dogs barking, running, and the rustling of leaves. The voices of the characters sounds funny and friendly. Author's purpose. The purpose is to entertain the audience by showing the funny and playful behavior of the dogs and to make people feel happy and amused. Second video clip, Toy Story 2 Fixing Woody. Sounds heard. The music is calm and gentle. You can hear small sound effects like brushes, stitching, and polishing. There is no talking, only quiet background. Sounds that make the scene feel careful and focused. Author's purpose. The purpose is to show care and detail. It helps the audience appreciate the effort of fixing Woody and to feel amazed at how carefully he is repaired. Third video clip, Toy Story 3 Bathroom Escape. Sounds heard. The clip includes suspenseful music and quick sound effects like footsteps, squeaks, and doors opening. The characters' voices sound nervous and excited. Author's purpose: the purpose is to create excitement and suspense while entertaining the viewers with a funny but thrilling escape scene. Day 5. Learners' takeaways. What have I learned this week? True or false? Write T if the statement is correct and F if it is false. Number 1. Directionality can be explained as the way in which lines, shapes, and other visual elements guide the viewer's eye across an image or artwork. Answer T. True. Number 2. Directionality helps us understand what's happening in a picture by looking at which way things are moving or placed. Answer C. True. Number 3. Faces can tell us a lot about how someone is feeling or what they're trying to say without using words. Answer T. True. Number 4. Common purposes authors may have when using audio is multimedia: to inform, to persuade, to entertain, to express feelings or emotions, to set mood, to create suspense, to inspire, etc. Answer T. True. Number 5. Cultural context influences directionality by shaping how people interpret and assign meaning to the movement or orientation of visual elements. Answer T. True. Reflection on learning. Reflection questions. Number 1. How did learning about directionality in visual elements change your understanding of how art communicates messages? Possible answer: learning about directionality helped me understand that the way lines, shapes, and patterns move in an art can show meaning or emotion. I learned that art can guide our eyes to focus on something important and can express feelings like peace, balance, or excitement without using words. Number 2, how can understanding facial expressions help you better understand how others are feeling? Possible answer: understanding facial expressions helps me know what people feel even if they don't say anything. When I notice someone smiling, frowning, or looking sad, I can understand their emotion and respond kindly or appropriately. Number 3, what strategies did you use to determine the author's purpose in a text or multimedia content? Possible answer: I listened carefully to the tone of the voice, the music, and the sound effects. I also thought about what message or feeling the creator wanted to share. Then, I decided if the purpose was to entertain, inform, or persuade based on what I heard and felt.
Maraming salamat sa panonood! Huwag kalimutang i-like at mag-subscribe para sa higit pang educational content. I-click ang bell icon para ma-update ka sa ating mga bagong video. Salamat!